Whoa! Alright, hold on. What's my move? What's my move? Oh, I don't have it available yet. Oh! Dodge that. We gotta get serious here. Oh, baby. Now the real gameplay comes in, baby. I am in the zone here. Auto zone. I don't need that sound effect, Solaire. Oh my god, what are we playing, guys? I hate when they're in motion. It's Pokemon in motion, catching all the day. We're surfing on the ocean. Please stay in this ball, Firo. Well, I'm coming off the barbie, and we got some dingoes around here, and I'm gonna drink some Tuies and some Fosters, and have some Bobby's Dream House. Wow, that was worse than I thought. I swear, I will find this Firecaster and shove this sword through their face hole until their face hole is then a sword hole. A hole in which to place my sword. I think they are stuck because they're like, their character models are stuck on each other. I'm just gonna hang out, just try my best. You know, I'm doing my best out here. Sometimes I can't reach the enemy, but, you know, I try. I'm putting in my hours. The boss says he's gonna give me a raise if I keep trying, so look at me, I'm trying. They're doing their best, guys. Send some hearts for these guys. They're not good at their jobs, but they're doing the best they can. Oh, he finally did it. I feel like he deserves to hit me at least once. There you go. Good job. There we go. Now just hang back and watch the explosion. Good stuff, and it all has gone away. Our crimes have been wiped clean. How could they possibly know it was me? The crime is over. There's no trace in me. They were literally looking right at me when the crime ended. But how would they know it was me? I ask you, how would they know? How are you doing, Feathers? Drop something? How'd you know I lost something? I've just been following you around. No big deal. Any enemy that's kind of like sitting on the ground can potentially be, you know, come out and hit you. Oh my god, what happened? What? The beach ball killed me. I literally hit a beach ball which bounced back and killed me. That's, can we check the tape on that? Can we check the replay? Damn it. Oh my god, she has a gun! What the hell, nurse? What happened to do no harm, huh? What do you need a gun for? You're already a zombie. Or whatever you are. Alright. Bonehead needs more HP. He really has a problem with, like, staying alive. Which is generally something you don't want to have a problem with. Sassy will think, this is strange. What, you never played a rigged slot machine before? I'll tell you, that's the secret to gambling. You gotta play the rigged ones. You can't play the regular old dumb gambling games. Why bother playing if it ain't rigged, right? Maybe in here? Yeah! I have no idea what this is doing for me, but I like it. Oh! Not so deathless now. I wonder... do they know what a gun is? Uh-oh. Die! How many shots does it take to kill? Ah ha ha! We punched him to death! Got him! Got him! Alright, here we go. Oh, and he had a gun! He had a gun! What was he doing? He just couldn't handle it, baby. Couldn't handle the nick. Wow, there are so many lions. I do not understand it. I don't need to understand it, I just need to run. Okay, Drake. Oh, that's a guy! Oh my god. Thanks for choosing to punch me instead of shoot me. Almost. Alright, let's throw a tiny little gun at him. Ready? Yoink. Got him! That was a bomb? I thought it was a shrapnel thing. Well, now everything's on fire. Whoa! Did they get mad at me? No. Surprisingly, no. Thank you, police officer. Really appreciate that.
Here we go.
Hey, that's my line. Can't say that. We should probably... Oh, that's right. We're fighting bandits now. Whoops. Hello, bandits. How are you doing? What are we, 24 minutes into the show? We'll cowboy it up here. Let's make some Wild Westin. Let's west some wilds and wild some wests. I'm not a man. I'm a cowpoke. Which I guess is a man. But it's better than a man. And it's 10% more man than you'll ever be. You might think I would say more than 10%, but I do not use hyperbole. We cowboys do not like hyperbole in the old West. Oh my, ready? If I've ever seen a secret, there's gonna be one right here. Nope, there's not one. Forget what I said, I'm stupid. I was wondering why the game was so quiet. It's because my headphones were on the setting that I use for Kingdom Hearts, which is the loudest game ever created or ever known to the history of man. There's loot down there. Aha! Armorer's repair kit. Whoa, Geralt, what are you doing? Geralt, quit it. I'm not moving him. I'm not moving him. This is literally, I'm not touching the keyboard right now. Hold on, what if I don't touch the... Yeah, perfect. Geralt, that was strange. Don't do that to me, Geralt. He's low to the ground for extra speed and aerodynamicosity. Aerodynamosity. Hello, sirs. I'm conducting a census. How many of you live here? 2? Okay. Fill out this form, please. Oh, wait a sec. One lives here. It wasn't 2. I was mistaken. It was only 1. Okay, you're gonna have to do the paperwork then. Oh, wait. Okay, I don't think we need any paperwork anymore.
Jail ain't where I belong.
What the hell? What was that?
Maybe. Get me help, mister. Please? Save me. Save me from the sheriff. And moreover, from myself.
Oh my god, partners. We hit a bird. Watch it back on the replay. We hit a bird, Randy Johnson style. It smacked into us while we were on our horse, and we just took it for ourselves right there. Wouldn't it be nice if we played Scalar? Then we wouldn't have to wait so long before we had to jump on a big vine and make ourselves hit a big monster in the face. That's how it goes. You found a hidden operation at the doctor's office. You can now rob the shop's side business. What? Whoa. But what if I just want to patronize the shop's side business? I want to know what the heck it is. He's selling cocaine right on his open shelf in the front. What the heck could his illicit business be? I'll be back in just a sec with more Dragon Quest XI. Hang tight, everybody. Don't go anywhere. I'm getting coffee. Bilbo is just out there doing as much as he can to protect the world from devastation, unite all the people within Dwarf Nation. Dwarf Nation is what the dwarves call the fans of their podcast. The Dwarf Nation. Oh god, okay, there you go. It's Thorin in the morning to Dwarf Nation. Send some hearts, ladies and gentlemen. Another sun rises and my horse is pooping. Just a perfect day. Yeehaw. Gamer saying, if you like that sword... Wait, I gotta do my sales pitch voice. If you like that sword, just wait until you watch Sword Art Online, because they have some really nice swords for 3 payments of $14.99. Wow, that's a cheap sword, actually. It's made out of plastic. That's what they don't tell you. Can I shoot him from the window? Oh, yeah. 100%. That's the percent I like. It didn't hit him! It was 100%! There's no room for error. How did he miss? It is a mathematical miracle.
He's down. Commander,
Let's keep going. Hey, if the world's ending, we better get these racetrack things in now. Garen's saying an epic move. He rolled down the hill plan perfectly in the truck. Gave his form a 5 out of 5. Good stuff. Sam's gonna start his own Olympics. Quarter Olympics. They got the cargo toss, they got the cargo jump. It's basically the regular Olympics, except everything has cargo in the name. So are you gonna die? Yep. Takes him a second. Oh, there's people living here. I don't think that ever happens. Why don't you lock your doors? I could have been a crazy guy. I could have stolen all your stuff. Oh wait, I did do that. Real world. Space Dust getting those hearts. Thank you, Space Dust. What is this? How do I get that? Give me that. Oh, it's coming down? There's no shadow on the ground. Gimme! I need a gun or something. Shoot that thing down. That's not close enough to make this thing fall down. This rock is curiously shaped. The collection of rocks, let's say. I don't know if that's appropriate for all ages Hobbit game. Cool. Oh, wow. How would he not notice this trap? Hey. Hey, come here. I got another trap for you. Don't look down. Okay, you're good. Oh my god! That is not in keeping with the Geneva Convention, Geralt. World no more. I'm sending you now. I brainwashed you and I sent you to my home world. See you later. The end. Wow, that was a pretty good movie. We did it. All right, here we go. Did this actually work? I think you have to turn the music down like super far. So we're gonna turn the music like almost all the way down.
Boy, and I'm Daryl the cowboy.
Yeah, it worked.
I'm going inside.
Ooh. You know, you have a better chance of catching a Pokemon with a Great Ball than a Pokeball. Even then, it's not guaranteed to catch, of course. Aim for the center when the ring is small. I hear that's the trick when throwing Pokeballs. When the ring's color is green, it means that Pokemon is easy to catch, right? And when it's yellow, it's a bit harder. But when it's red, it becomes super hard. So this is an abandoned house. Just to get this straight, it's an abandoned house where people randomly sit and trade Pokemon tips. And you allow these 3 adults to sit here with this unsupervised child and quote-unquote share Pokemon tips in an abandoned house. That sounds fine. Come on! Give me this shotty. Shoot the thing! What is the matter with you, Red? Oh my god, I have a glitch. Look at my guy. He's holding a gun, but it's no gun. How do I stop this? How do I stop this? Can I beat everybody up? I don't have a gun. Red, pick your gun up. That's the #1 rule in the Old West. You need your gun. The snail goes right on the mountainside. That's my Let It Go performance. Does that mean that this game is going to have a bootleg version of the Let It Die theme song? That's the way we'll always think about it.
we have to find Elsa.
Come on, baby. Heather, you got this. Heather, you got this. You got this. She's just a giant head on a monster body. Nothing to worry about. You got this, Heather. Oh no. We're out of bullets. Do you got this? Fearless from birth? The only thought that ever caused you an ounce of panic was the thought of a 9-to-5 job. After a remarkable college career, you vanished off the radar of the known world to make your fortune. According to your dossier, you've been a mercenary in Africa, a bodyguard to the Sultan of Brunei, a on-again, off-again paramour of a European princess, and the holder of 3 patents in Great Britain. Wow, this one really describes me, I feel. Just gonna take a quick precaution here. Number 1, use. Number 2, equip. Okay, now we're ready. When you taste that first sip, first sweet sip of Folgers in your cup, the Fresh Maker. Have it your way, loving it. I am specifically am the one who's loving it. That's the Folgers slogan, don't you guys know? In your cup, the Fresh Maker, have it your way. I am loving it. Specifically, I am the one who is loving it. That's the Folgers slogan. The hell? Money? I don't mind if I do. Oh! What? Oh! Okay, partners. We may have done some light breaking and entering. And some serious cases of manslaughter. But let's just look at the bright side here. These guys probably stole it in the first place. They seem to have ransacked this place. This is bad. I thought it was landing, not leaving. Well, okay, now we gotta go. We messed this up. Oh, that was the wrong plane! It was the wrong plane! It was the wrong plane! Oh no! Uh-oh. Where's the sneak attack? Oh, hello. I feel like I only got sneak attacked because I was reading the sign about the sneak attack. Maybe they're in cahoots. Oh god, no, Geralt! Wow, yabba dabba doo! Oh my god! Come on, baby, wait and see ya. I'm gonna go witcher surfing with me. Oh my god, that was very graceful. Say, Pyramid Head sword, really good. Oh god, it's real Pyramid Head! Hey, I was using your sword, but it's not really, you know, it's not like a serious thing or anything. I was just trying to. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay. Ah! Damn it! Ah! Well, I should have known. I should have known.
Halt! The camp is closed to strangers.
I'm no stranger. Apparently, I'm a stranger.
Halt!
Silent Hill Ranch. What, did you write this in Comic Sans? Wait, really? Is that literally, can we get a confirmation on whether or not that's actually Comic Sans, that they wrote this? Silent Hill Ranch! Oh my god. That's the scariest font. If I have to choose a font for like a horror movie or a game, it's always Silent it's always Comic Sans.
Barbie, you're so awesome.
I know, Ken. I know. We have 3 stars. This ain't good. Oh my god, that cop car's on fire. I didn't even do that. Oh crap, he slashed me. You're not supposed to do that. You're only supposed to slash prices. He also works in a Best Buy. Not a lot of people know that about the Smelter Demon. Smelting those prices! I don't even know what that means. But I hope you have fantastic, pleasant dreams about Sora and Donald Duck in a sailboat together. I don't know what that means, but you can make it into whatever you want, but that's the setup for the dream. That got weird. Don't think of it like that. I know what you're thinking. Don't think about that. Oh, secret. Time to fall. Oh no, I failed the jumping puzzle. Oh, hooray, a secret. It's like it loses signal for a second when you try to exit the menu screen. Oh! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Die already. Inconsiderate. I'm trying to save my bullets a little bit. Let's go do that. I know Jonah's, you know, having a hard time, but hopefully they'll keep him in very nice conditions. They won't hurt him or anything. And we're gonna go explore a tomb. Just Jonah, don't ask me where I was. Oh, okay, they won't let me fast travel. This is too dire of a situation. Dang it, Jonah, getting in the way of my tomb raiding career. Oh, the second one is the one playing music, not the... Okay. Why am I being an idiot? Okay. Number 1, not on the end. That's this guy.
Seems we did something wrong.
Number 2, playing music. I wrote it down. Why did I not read my own notes?
Wait. Something just happened.
Number 3 is Beast.
Behind that wall, a movement.
Number 3 is Beast and also is not next to the first one, which is this guy. And number 4, why would I not read the notes that I wrote? That's why I wrote the notes. Like checking every single thing. As long as we stock enough ladders, not a viper. As long as we stock enough ladders, we'll be in a pretty good spot. Ah, it's spider! It's gotta be something. This is the last. Uh-oh. Let's hope he doesn't get a crit. Good. I think we got him. Oh no! Okay, we got to do our attack. I thought that burn would cancel our attack. How did Squirtle get burned, ladies and gentlemen? He's made out of water. Or something. Or coated in water, or I don't know. And it's not a declaration of war because they were on our territory. They're not allowed to be there. This attack was justified by our sovereign defense needs, as are any hypothetical following ones. Yeah, so the idea of doing a thing where you accept that offer means that you think that they're... Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick live stream. We're going to be playing more Witcher 3. We got plenty of witching to do in this haunted house here, but not much more witching to do in the entire game because we're almost done with it. I'm sad about that. Guys, if you don't know the channel, it's called The Voice of Nick. On here I stream 3 times a day, 7 days a week. We play story-based games, and they're what we call ultra-blind playthroughs, which means I don't talk over story or cutscene moments, but I do request no one utilize their pre-existing knowledge of the game or the franchise. If you want to see more of what happens on here, you can type !games in the chat. You'll get a full list of all six concurrent gameplay series going, including The Witcher 3. And if you like what you see at any point today, don't forget to hit that follow button. Now, let's jump in the show here, ladies and gents, and witch. Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick show. We're playing more Witcher 3 and we're currently inside the haunted house of Olgierd von Everec. And it's pretty darn haunted if you ask me. A lot of spooky stuff happening. Oh, can't go that way. Alright, let's see if we got any spooky stuff happening up here. It's pretty darn haunted if you ask me. I'm gonna say it's likely.
That's spooky as well. Oh, what do we got?
Happy families are all alike. Every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way.
It's a surprisingly profound statement from Geralt.
Fire damage. Interesting.
Oh, there's a staircase over here. Let's check outside first. Oh, this will probably get us to the other room, so we'll hold off on that. Yeah, because the other one's probably going to be blocked from the front, and then we'll have to go around the exterior to get there. Okay, this just gets us to here. Called it. Room is, in fact, blocked from the front. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna swallow my heart. We're going in here. Oh crap, that was pretty intense. They actually put out my light. Oh, look at that! Wow, that's cool. Background is all freaking out. That's really good. What's going on here? Oh! Got him!
Was that?
Uh-oh. Well, now we're gonna die of smoke inhalation. Oh, wait, we can get out. Well, if we already got a bunch of fires going, let's just make our own fire here on our torch. Where can I go? Just here.
Bedchamber. Iris was supposed to be here.
Oh no.
Gotta be her. Damn it.
You wish to see her? Here she is.
A man should frame his wishes carefully. It forestalls disappointment.
This some sick joke. Why didn't you tell me she was dead right away?
You didn't ask.
And why hasn't anyone buried her?
We can't. As for the caretaker, the one you cut down, while still alive, she ordered him to stay away from her for all time.
How did she die?
Don't see any wounds, evidence of a fight.
Her heart burst.
Meaning what? A heart attack?
No, it simply burst.
Find that hard to believe.
Yet that's precisely what happened. One day Iris locked the front door, lay down here and died. From grief, from loneliness.
The deeper I get into this, the more I gotta wonder. Why are you even helping me?
We were summoned to serve Iris von Everec. Our mistress died, but that did not free us from her service.
Got it. You want to leave this place, leave these bodies?
Surprised?
No, not at all. Her ghost's restless, angry, attacks intruders. Know why?
Lady von Everec has endured much hardship. She's unaccustomed to guests and not fond of strange folk.
She can't hear us.
Seems I gotta speak to Iris's ghost.
It's no easy task to contact the mistress. Rage and bitterness fill her.
Got my ways. To make contact with Iris, I gotta bury her body. But that caretaker's macabre little cemetery won't do. Too much blood, too much fear.
She spent much time in the front garden.
Maybe there.
Wait. Take this key. It opens the front door.
Good dog.
Oh, wait, Geralt, what are you doing? He was walking by himself. I knew I should have gotten that item before we looked at the body. Let's hope we can still go. Okay, good, we can.
Lovely couple.
Uh-huh. Is this like a portrait that I would potentially put on my own wall in Toussaint? I wonder if it counts as like a hangable painting. It might just end up being something we give to Olgierd as like proof or something. Alright, we gotta get rid of some items. Not much though. Maybe the Flaming Rose armor. Should be enough.
She liked to sit here, but this is not a good place for a grave.
Too close to the house.
I'll keep searching.
Iris von Everec adored flowers.
But she would never want to destroy them.
All right, I'll dig the grave somewhere else.
Oh, this is where we found that item from before.
This place seems suitable.
Yes, she loved to paint.
Did Iris von Everec have any last requests? Say how she wanted her remains disposed of?
She feared death. Worried none would see to her burial or say a kind word in parting.
Guess I'll be the one to do that. I didn't know Iris von Everec, so I can't say much about her. Fate had it a stranger now lays her remains in the grave. At times, fate muddles our path, and life turns toilsome, hard to bear. Yet all deserve respite and peace in death. You two, got any last words for your mistress?
We don't partake in human rituals.
Trusting that what you've done is in keeping with your customs.
The question is, did she like him? Let's put the sketch pad.
Your name's inscribed in this sketchbook. Perhaps you'd like it to be buried with you. The remains are interred. Let's summon her. Tormented spirit, I've laid your bones to rest. Forget your wrath, forget your grief. Show yourself. Forgive me for tearing you from your realm. I need to ask you. Should I follow you? All right. What is this place?
The Painted World. The work of Iris von Everec.
How'd you two get in here?
We exist in both worlds at once.
Strange place.
One born of Iris von Everec's dreams.
It existed only in her mind while she lived. In death, it gained substance.
Pretty fantastic tale. Hard as hell to believe.
Yet you'd best believe it, and be on your guard. The Painted World is rife with danger.
All right, this is lovely and all, but where's Iris?
You awoke her but for a moment. If you wish to speak to her, you must tear her from her slumber completely.
Sure, but how?
You're a tracker, right? Saw you examining the tracks outside.
Yeah, so?
This is a world built of memories blurred and wilting. Moments our mistress wishes to forget, but cannot.
You need to find them, restore them, summon the fears that torment Iris, and destroy them.
Easy to say.
This is really cool. I called it though. Any RPG, if it's long enough, will end up with a sequence in which you go inside of a painting. It's just the law of the land.
Spectres of Olgierd and his wife. But why aren't they moving?
This is a memory.
But it's incomplete, blurred. You must peer closely and restore it.
The spirit from the steppe. Read often, well worn.
Might man yet learn his neck to bend? Ha! Behold how that noble race doth year by year its birthright rend, its promised lands fast lay to waste. Hearts grown cold, brothers spurn, the rich grow fat while poor grow thin. Some hoard bread, others can but yearn, then rise en masse to slay their kin. Taste ye now my missive's fruits, feed on them, O heartless brutes! This world you bit with cruel-tipped fangs, your dark crime's venom now through it sleeps, above God's wrath in wild clouds hangs, a cleansing storm soon to unleash. Man, a riddle stuck in sleep, a grub enwrapped with spittle, beneath the tumult of raging skies, waits and grows little by little, till at last a bright ray it spies, spreads new wings, and away it flies. May this thought with man endure, may we ever in heart recall this merry creature, winged and pure, and how it started, so strange, so small. Whoever seeks from flesh a cure, to skies above doth plead and call. May in this soul our tale hope stir.
Painting palette. Pieces of tableware for an afternoon tea or breakfast.
Oh,
Probably
okay.
not right.
We have to put these things where they go, I guess.
Probably not right.
Interesting.
Probably not right.
Alright, so we're missing something.
Iris was painting the manor. Perfect match. Probably not right.
Oh, so maybe we need to place items in every scene. Like, they can be from here, but then they end up in a different one. This is cool. Are they chasing me?
Another memory.
Tattered decorations for a special occasion. Wine cup, just like the one Olgierd's holding. A wedding veil? Perfect match.
Your health, my dear wife.
And yours, my husband.
In my land, custom calls that newlyweds be greeted with bread and salt.
but we're alone for now.
I need none but you. Oh, if only this moment could last forever.
I shall see what I can do. But come in and see our home.
Gladly, but I know this sounds silly, yet the house has sat empty for so long and I'm...
Afraid of spiders? I know. I swept them all up and tossed them in the garden.
My knight, you've seen to everything.
Ah, damn it all.
Got him.
Medallion's humming. A wraith?
No. A nightmare.
A fear crystallized. One you must now face.
Well, not yet, apparently. Okay, so the only other items we can use are these ones. Let's see if we can put them into this scene here. Oh, this will only let us put the ones...
Perfect match.
There we go.
We should get a dog. Or a dog and a cat. Even better. When the rain comes, the dog will warm my feet and the cat will play with a ball of yarn by the fire. What do you think? Are you even listening?
Apologies, dear. Had my mind on my book.
Is it that terribly absorbing?
Hmm? Yes, terribly. Know what? Let's go inside.
Why? It's lovely out here. The birds singing, the bees buzzing. Blissful, really.
Sorry, dear. I feel unwell. I'll go in. You stay a while longer.
Am I fighting the bees? Oh, I can just kill the bees then. Yeah.
live in poverty, those two. A lavish feast, trying to impress the guests.
Damn, I want a big old stuffed pig like that.
Silver thread, pearls. It all must have cost a fortune. Just a little different than the painting. Castel Ravello, a Toussaint wine. Expensive.
Oh, so we have to actually match what the painting looks like. Maybe it's that the wine bottle is knocked over? Do we have to ignite the candles, maybe?
Seen this hairbrush. It was in bad shape in the real world.
Is that Geralt? No. No, it's just a different white-haired guy with a ponytail. Maybe we gotta light the fireplace? Oh, okay. So the only one that's not lit is the farthest from the fireplace. This one. Got him.
My darling, is everything all right? You seem pale, out of sorts.
Everything's fine, really. But why don't you tell me how you fare? I'm ever so happy to see you. Except, why didn't Grandmama and Grandpapa come?
It's a long, rugged journey. Muddy.
They still refuse to meet me. Is that it? And what's this?
We've brought some of Iris's things. Her favorite brush, her cherished doll, and this for you.
Banknotes.
We paid off your debts, bought them out, to avoid bringing shame to the family.
So nice of Mama and Papa to remember me.
Olgierd? Now you see his true nature? I warned you before the wedding. A ruffian and a boor who keeps the company of bandits. Are you not afraid to live under one roof with that rabble?
Not you again.
I want to inspect the painting if we can still. Oh, so this would just be our way of getting a clue about the thing.
Don't like this place.
Oh, both staircases work now. We got our pick of the litter.
chamber.
It's a nice picture. Oh, okay, I get it. We gotta put the wine cup behind him, fruits behind him. I don't know what that dot on the top is.
Rick's almost gone.
Do we inspect her? No.
Wash basin. Blood stains on it.
Oh, so he's probably coming back after like a raid or something.
A nightshirt. Never worn, I think. Blood-stained towel. Didn't wash it all off. Got some on the towel.
I can't do anything here. I think the only thing I can put down is this.
What time is it?
It's late. Sleep.
Up all night in your study again, I see. What have you got on your hands?
Nothing. Got a bit dirty, that's it.
Is that blood? Have you hurt yourself?
Ink stains. I was writing letters. I shall go to Oxenfurt soon. Perhaps you'd come with me.
Oh, that's a marvellous idea. A trip would do us both so much good.
Then it's decided. Now, time for bed. I'm exhausted.
I shan't fall asleep now. It's out of the question. Come, I shall finish your portrait.
Okay, so
she painted Olgierd, but the details are off. Living Tableau's missing something.
Gotta put the cup down, I think.
Goblet, like the one in the painting. Living Tableau's gotta look just like the painting. Still not right.
Okay, apple in front, grapes on the left, goblet in back.
Living Tableau's gotta look just like the painting.
How would you classify that? Middle?
This goes here. Fits, I think. Maybe on this side. Finally, just like the picture.
Smile a bit wider.
Like this?
You were meant to smile, not bare your teeth. No, still wrong. Smile like you did when Papa agreed we could marry. Please? You're useless. I can tell something's bothering you.
I've a bit of work I should see to.
Again? Olgierd, we agreed not to keep any secrets from one another. We promised.
Forgive me. I don't wish to discuss this.
Olgierd. Olgierd.
Monster. Hello. Oh, there he goes. I wonder if that's the caretaker then? caretaker had a robe on, so we don't really know what they look like without the robe.
Master von Evereck's study. Here he immersed himself in the arcane arts.
Oh. So this is how he did that curse by himself.
The Gates of Mystery. Between Worlds. The Library of an Occultist.
Between Worlds. Of all the beings inhabiting the outer spheres, the spirits of the elementals are the most foreign to human nature. They possess a will of their own and are intelligent, though not in the way of men, but there's no way to fathom their drives and intentions. Genies, the most powerful of the elemental spirits, prove the most difficult for men to commune with. Only the true masters of magic have perfected this art, which demands long years of study and risky experiments. Yet even the most adept at the magic arts cannot tame a genie, merely force it to perform certain acts against its own volition. They say the mage Stammelford once commanded a owl to move a mountain blocking the view from his tower, but even he could never convince a genie to be willing as a helpmate in his work, or to give sound advice, for the reasoning of these creatures is beyond human understanding.
Was he trying to summon a genie then? I wonder when this story of like the lady that he was in love with, and then he turned the person into a frog prince. I guess that happened after he was married. We kind of got the impression that that was his like true love of his life type thing.
Blood? For some kind of magic, I bet. Manor was depressingly gloomy in the winter. Blood pacts, or on foreign presences.
A tome about parleying with demons.
Blood pacts, or on foreign presences. Whoever summons a visitant into our realm risks much, whether flickering as a spirit in the ether or inhabiting the flesh of a designated host. The visitant shall strive to attain its liberty, and if it does, it shall wreak havoc. Thus a visitant must be summoned only within a protective circle, which shall bind it as no fetters could. The circle must be complete and eternal, with no ruptures. Its line must be drawn with a steady hand firmly gripping the chalk, since a stray step made through carelessness or the visitant's trickery can smudge the line. The circle must be further secured by a barrier in the form of lit candles made of beeswax. A circle thus protected shall stand as sure and inescapable prison for the visitant. Alright. Oh, there's the beeswax, okay. So now we know what we gotta do. We gotta do the chalk thing, and then put the beeswax candles around it.
Pentagrams here to bind summoned beings. Lines aren't all clear, though. Need chalk to fix them, then I can set out the candles.
Black magic. That should do it. Now for the candles. How about this?
Come back! We must talk!
Go away. I wish to be alone.
Not this time! Come out at once!
Leave me be. I merely want to work in peace. What other spell must I use, damn it? I've tried them all. I wish to end our pact. I summon thee! Damn it! Fire! In here, quickly! The flames! Douse the flames!
I did not expect that.
Oh, damn.
Damn it. Smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter. Get inside.
Oh. Welcome the Goonie to the show. What are you up to today, Goonie?
Olgierd, Iris, and her father. A beer tankard, but there was vodka in it. So this is when he started smoking. Drained to the last drop.
Alright, we're gonna need like a lantern or something over here. Or a parchment.
A marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd.
Marriage contract. Prenuptial agreement. We, the undersigned, Iris Billowitz and Olgierd von Everec, have agreed to seal our love in a marital contract and bind ourselves to certain covenants. Let this document stand as an oath before the gods and all that we hold holy, that, till death do us part, we shall treat one another with mutual respect and give due hearing to each other's requests and opinions. If separation shall come, we shall each retain all property, both movable and immovable, which we brought into the marriage, and additionally, each shall keep any presents given by the other during the duration of the marriage. The income which each receives, each shall spend as he or she sees fit, with all costs related to the maintenance and upkeep of mutual possessions being divided equally between the parties. Signed, Iris Billowitz, Olgierd von Everec. Maybe this is her asking for a divorce, I guess.
Not quite. Memory's still incomplete.
So that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings.
Knife covered in blood. Guess Olgierd got the
Furthermore,
scars on
it
his
is
shoulders
agreed
that
that
winter.
Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
You vowed to remain with me, till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me. You shall stay here, forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
Father! Father! No!
Servant, take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
Then von Everec ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
remember. We spent much time together here, the three of us.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
This is the caretaker then. He's already got his weird face. Maybe this is the father, like, necromancied in some way. Necromancified.
Animal hair. Single place setting. No others on the table. A bladder. A large clay bowl. Claw scratches. Small bowl. For soup, maybe?
Okay, so we can put the small bowl here.
There we go.
And the large... Wow, it's still a pretty big bowl for cat food. This one's going to be...
Something's not right.
The big bowl. Although I'm not sure why it would go on a pillow.
I think this was yours.
Oh, it's next to the pillow. And then we want this on the table, maybe? Wonder where we'd put that. Welcome Gaming Hour to the show. Let's get an exclamation mark high for Gaming Hour. Oh, the caretaker's holding the bowl. Thank you for the host as well. What are you up to tonight, Gaming Hour? We are inside a painting, as happens in any RPG given enough time. Given enough time, all RPGs will end up putting you inside of a painting. That's one of Voice of Nick's rules of video games.
Perfect match.
You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you, care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
I feel nothing.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
Olgierd von Everec failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's end.
What's there?
Iris von Everec's greatest fear.
Damn, this is depressing. Find her greatest fear. Well, it's not where the marker is. Spiders. No, it's this thing.
My dearest wife. Letters from Olgierd to Iris. Were I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade. Especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you wither. I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health, and remember but the good times, Olgierd.
You're not him.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place. I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met. I don't recall. I had bad dreams. That is all I know.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the sketchbook on my grave, I remembered learning to draw my husband's face. Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
Your husband's got a powerful enemy. Gaunter O'Dim. Know the name?
I curse the day I first heard it.
Who is he, and how'd he step into your lives?
It's my fault. It was for me Olgierd summoned the Man of Glass. And it was my fault he wished for riches, then immortality for us both. Olgierd will best O'Dim, won't he? Now tell me, how is my husband?
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts fate, because at heart he's unhappy.
At heart he is stone, so nothing has changed. And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. The world around me turns real, and my eyes open wide and I recognize things. Remember who I am and who I was.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose. Feelings we witchers call pins. They're what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case.
horrible.
Need to be honest. If I take the rose, you might cease to exist, as might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the void that awaits?
I don't know.
I don't wish to suffer any longer, but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it. The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took the rose in hand. Or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger? I can't remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose.
Our service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Before we go, some advice. Beware of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
Glass that can't be broken?
So long.
I'll remember you, Iris von Everec.
That no longer matters. Farewell.
We should be able to get through that hole in the wall. Chimera saying, Geralt is looking rough with those scars. Yeah, he's supposed to get them removed. They're just like a magical branding. They should be removed when we complete our quest for this guy. But who knows if he's going to keep up his word. He has so far, I guess. Let's see what other quests we have. Nothing. It's just this. Here we go. The Alchemy Inn. That's a weird name for an inn, considering that in Novigrad and anywhere under the flag of the Eternal Fire, they do not allow alchemy under pain of death. You'd think they would change the name. Obviously, it's an inn. They're not doing alchemy in the inn, but you'd think that it's like heresy to even call it the Alchemy Inn. Yeah, I was saying the final mission. I know. Sad about that. It seems like there might be more to Gunter O'Dim than we thought, though. He might be planning something, which I guess we kind of assumed because he's a pretty darn shady character. But I wanted to like him. I wanted him to be a nice guy. Typically, in Witcher, there are precious few nice guys anywhere to be found. Everybody's got something to hide.
Granddad's sick.
I like this time of day. Like, the snow is creating a really cool haze effect in the sky. It really enhances the sunbeams.
Crawl back under your rock.
You do know there are witch hunters. 2 points, and be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draught.
Geralt, over here.
Oi, wait your looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Hey now, don't make me beg. My treat.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Who are you, really?
Gunter O'Dim, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
That'd be downright noble if you didn't always demand something in return.
Law of the market. I was not the one to coin the phrase, nothing comes free.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you, and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead, or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say, time has always fascinated me. So I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time, of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, Width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, because we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Lilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, "I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared." End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand. That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my soup? Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
I'm a witcher. Superhuman quickness. Just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my soup?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Lilvani's temple. Got it?
Aye, got it. Hold there! Your friend, the medic, she were here. Ask that you look in on her.
Thanks.
Good folk, did you see?
My valor stands
The bloke
on 3
literally
pillars.
dropped dead.
Good food, good drink.
Blind
and
drunk
good
he
fun.
was. Maybe he fainted.
Fainted? He's soaked in blood!
I'm knackered.
Does this guy still sell stuff?
Oh, I remember you.
He is not affected by this murder scene.
Mind if I... So long.
So we don't have enough actually to do the next potion, I don't think. Yeah, because we need 2 of this ingredient. At least right now we'll make white gall. But then after that, yeah, none of these are available. We have to get another white gall.
Sod off before I lose me patience. Enjoy living, freak, while you can.
I can't get on Roach.
Shani?
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but... I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn them down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
I understand. Any chance we'll see each other again?
Someday, I'm sure.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows it.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Pramathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge. If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me. You know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
Where are you going, Shani? Wait for me.
So how are things at the Academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind? So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion.
Wow. Oh. Witcher experimentations continued. My dear Gaspar, we cannot rest on our laurels. True, we managed to convince the Witcher to drink the concoction we had brewed without much difficulty, but now we must gather information. Somehow I doubt this Gerard, or whatever his name was, truly will keep an experiment diary, even if by some miracle he is literate. And without hard data, the Academy's governors would never renew our grant. Believe me, I've been down that road before. To keep one step ahead of events, I've already taken appropriate action. To be precise, while in Flotsam, I hired a spy who will follow our witcher's every move and observe his deeds, especially those performed in the alcove. If our calculations are correct, within a year's time his sterility will be reversed, proof of which fact should come quickly in the form of expanding female bellies, if the rumors about him contain even a grain of truth. The spy's wage is costly, true, but I'm convinced his investment will yield dividends. I believe a potion which restores the ability to reproduce to those who have lost it due to magic or alchemic experiments will be in high demand and earn us a fortune. Vivat Academia, Farid. P.S. Just remember, not a peep about this around the department, or the ethics committee will flay us alive. P.P.S. I've received the spy's first report. The Witcher is headed to Loch Muin. Perhaps it's a good time to visit. Oh, so I don't remember when we did these experiments in the Witcher series. I vaguely remember meeting two scientist guys. I guess it was in Flotsam. Oh yeah, while in Flotsam I hired a spy. It was those two guys that were in that one corner near the back of the town. Damn, I can't believe I remember that. That's pretty cool they brought those characters back. They called him Gerard though, that was good.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. Well, alone. Which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right. Let me in.
Seemed like she was talking pretty loud for somebody who's planning to sneak in. I like this whole optional aspect to this quest. We could just go directly to the meeting place, but this is like a whole other branch. Uh-oh.
Geralt! Psst! Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line!
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story. But we've done well. Professor Shakeslock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
Enter Shakeslock's house. I wonder how we can get in there without alerting. Probably can't. Ooh, we cannot. Got him.
Locked tight. Need another way in. You leave a window open, maybe?
Alright, I see a ladder there. Over to here. Uh-oh. Those gutted fish really, weighed a lot, I guess. Let's get rid of the Magdira thing, I guess.
Silver Lamen. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks like. Shattered mirror. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone look in it and scream. Jillian Alboco's Lesser Key. Tomes about demons, dusty as they come.
Jillian Alboco's Lesser Key. The essence of evil is to cause suffering. There exist many varieties of suffering, from common corporeal pain to the rarefied torment of the psyche to deep wounds dealt to the soul. Whence, then, does that evil arise? Does it appear on its own, or does it only spread when conditions are ripe? And finally, the most important question, how can evil be defeated? Most believe evil has always existed, for none remember a time when it did not. Yet, is that sufficient proof? I dare to doubt it, for I am a scholar, and the essence of scholarship is to question all hypotheses until they have been rigorously proven. The appearance of evil is closely tied to the existence of good, its opposite and antithesis. Good without evil is dimensionless and therefore imperceptible. Evil, then, is an integral part of our lives. Evil wears many faces and appears in many different forms. One of them wears a skin of flesh. This evil incarnated as man travels the world, sowing death and suffering. Such evil is devious and difficult to discern. We usually only note its presence when it's already too late. In my scholarly wanderings through the myths and legends of a great many cultures, I've come across descriptions of a certain individual which all display a striking similarity. I do not mean in terms of this individual's outer appearance or name, but of his modus operandi. This evil works through trickery, tempting at first with the offer of something seemingly good. The price one must pay for this object of temptation, however, is enormous and non-refundable, and the promised good often contains horrifying hooks and treacherous traps. Beware, then, of any who promise the impossible, for such can only be delivered through the machinations of evil. Oh, so it seems to be a clue as to who our guy might be. Like the personification of evil, I guess.
Franco? Is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock?
Who the blazes? How do you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please. You know. Gaunter O'Dim. Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends. But that's beyond my control.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings, I went blind. Yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
Told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled at me. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. Have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and Odin, a meeting at a crossroads, a wish, a pact signed in blood, and a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. Odin delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world, his betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No, no. Deduce, Witcher. Odin acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of Odin? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. Odin grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating Odin at his own game.
Meaning?
Odin wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
Odin left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Oh, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Professor Shakeslock's Journal. My Notes and Observations by Professor Shakeslock. The circle Odin created terrifies me. I cannot see it, but I know it is here. I know no name for the sense with which I perceive it. When I near its bounds, strange shivers shoot down my spine. This is not pain, but something that stands my hair on edge like a hedgehog's quivers. A month has passed, and I still stay within the runic circle. Nightmares prey on me more and more. I've come to fear sleep. I know not how long I can withstand this. I dreamt I had a daughter. This was strange, for I've never had children, yet one came to me in my sleep. She was no older than 10. She called me Daddy, and loved me deeply. I could see it in her eyes. The strangest part of all was that I burned for her with great paternal love. Can one possibly dream of someone who does not exist? Can one love such a one? I no longer fear sleep. Perhaps Odin has decided to give me peace. I have no desire to change his mind. My dreams of Amelie gave me great joy. My daughter is a good and clever girl. I believe she will grow into a wonderful woman. A shame she exists only in my dreams. Not only do I no longer fear sleep, but now I cannot wait for the moment in which it comes. What a fantastic transformation. If nothing changes, I shall soon try to leave the circle. I know now why I dreamt for weeks of the child I never had. It was his doing. This night my daughter died. She caught a strange illness which pocked her whole body with hideous oozing sores. She cried, begging me to help. I could do nothing. She died in my arms. I awoke soaked with sweat. I remain a wreck, my mind tattered. 3 months have passed since Amelie's death. My heart still bleeds, and horrifying visions plague my every moment. I'm a blind man who wishes he saw nothing, for utter blindness would be a relief compared to these tormenting visions. I cannot persevere much longer. I become a deeply unhappy old man. I have now lived within the magic circle for a year. Thoughts of suicide haunt my mind ever more often. It would be so simple, but I need but step outside the ruins. Okay, so that was, the key is just a method of unlocking his house. Of getting out of the house, but we should check if there's any doors inside that only open with this key. Oh, his bed's on the first floor, huh? You don't see that so often. But if there is a second floor, that the bed would be on the first floor. Oh, I guess this is more of like a loft than a floor. Makes sense then. Damn, I want that cheese on that board there. Ladies and gents, we are on the final mission. We're learning about Gunter O'Dim. We're going to go meet him in just a second. But that's going to do it for this episode. I believe we will be finishing the DLC on the next one. Thank you everybody for joining. The channel you're watching is called The Voice of Nick. On here I stream 3 times a day, 7 days a week. We play story-based games, and they're what we call ultra-blind playthroughs, which means I don't talk over story or cutscene moments, but I do request no one utilize their pre-existing knowledge of the game or the franchise. If you want to see more of what happens on here, you can type !games in the chat. You'll get a full list of all 6 concurrent gameplay series going, including The Witcher 3. And if you like what you saw today, don't forget to hit that follow button. Up top, you see that goal there. Now let's find somebody to raid real quick here at the end of the show. The way we do raids on this channel, we always raid someone who's playing a previous game in our playthrough series, so as not to see any information about games we're currently playing or any games that we plan on playing in the future. So let's see if we can't jump into somebody's stream who's doing exactly that. What is going on in the old world of Twitch here? Let's go say hello to the Panda Man, who is currently playing House Flipper, a game that doesn't really have any storyline as far as I know, so should be alright to jump in there. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you on the next one. Make sure you copy down that raid message, paste it into Panda Man's stream. Thank you for watching the show, and bye-bye.